Information inside of this blog post, including the 2 kits for Black Panther 1 million BC and Nakia. Also, we've got some information on a new mini unique coming to the game, information on the release method for Zombie Iron Man, which is going to be a little bit different, a little bit FOMO if you ask me. And then also we're going to see some access in a very pay-heavy event, it looks like, to get the level 5 ions, which are going to be needed for a big boy apocalypse. Before we get into that, they amended the blog from Wednesday in the quality of life section, and this is kind of a big deal. New retreat option in raids. Retreat ends a raid match without battle progress. And then they lined this out because they did say no energy lost, and the lose battle option ends with progress preserved, energy used. And so here's the edit. For the new retreat QOL improvement, there's a redaction strike through that will not consume energy. The intention of this feature is to offer a replacement to force closing the app, not to make it similar to Scourge events with unlimited attempts. We apologize for the confusion. It's kind of a big deal. I think a lot of people thought that this was a mistake. And a lot of people also pointed to this as being their favorite part of that entire post. And then they're taking it away. So let's read the blog post. Weekly blog, Release the Hounds. This is for Friday, the 21st of October, War Dogs. And we're going to get right into the Black Panther 1 million. I guess MM is an accounting term for 1 million. And then we're just going to get right into what he does. Black Panther 1 million BC is a brawler for the War Dogs and possesses high damage and focus. Along with painful attacks, he raises his team up with a slew of abilities that bolster his War Dog allies, including filling their speed bar, transferring positive attacks from a single enemy to all War Dog allies. And this is kind of interesting, including safeguard on war offense, and supplying War Dogs with enough charge to light up an entire helicarrier. Get wrecked Mystic gear. He's a hero global Mystic brawler, Wakandan War Dog. We're going to go to his passive first, which is called the First Panther. On defense up, gain offense up. And so Shuri is going to be providing offense up. Shuri, I believe Okoye and the OG Black Panther will probably be paired up with this team for a war offense team. When a non-summoned enemy drops below 50% maximum health or is killed, if this character has charged, fill speed bar by 10% for self and all War Dog allies, then lose the charged. On enemy turn, if that character has defense down, gain 1 charge for up to a maximum of 10. So on an enemy turn, if they have defense down, there's going to be a lot of defense down there from his kit. His kit basically works around defense down. All right, gain armor, and then war offense, give that armor boost to War Dogs as well as resistance boost. And on war offense, also give that resistance boost to the rest of the War Dog team. Let's get to this part right here. His ultimate, Bast Judgment, enemy cost 4/4. So this will pop off turn 1. Copy and clear 5 positive effects, excluding taunt, from the primary target, and then gain focus for this attack. Attack the primary target for 500% piercing. Gain 100% damage per defense down on the primary target. And they keep mentioning having multiple stacks of defense down, up to 5, I think it says in a lot of places. On war offense, apply 2 charge for self and all War Dog allies up to a maximum of 10. That's going to be important for Nakia's kit, because this charge, she has almost like a gambit mechanic, which is going to pop off based on how the number of charges she has. For each enemy with charged or revive once, apply 1 charge to self and all War Dog allies up to a maximum of 10. Gain death proof plus deflect and evade. And then if the primary target has safeguard, apply safeguard for 2 turns to self and all War Dog allies. And then spread all positive effects, excluding safeguard, stealth, and taunt on self, to all War Dog allies. And this attack cannot be blocked. Very nice. All right, let's go to the next part, which is his special, Shred and Rend. Energy cost 3/3. Attack primary target for 350% piercing. Apply 2 defense down up to a maximum of 5. So this is all about defense down. Rebound chain to 5 targets for 350 piercing and apply 2 defense down up to a maximum of 5. Counterattack breaks this chain. If any War Dog ally has stealth, and Nakia has stealth, so that is probably going to be very likely. This attack can chain to stealth targets, cannot be counterattacked, and gains extra focus. Let's go to the basic. Attack primary target and do piercing damage. Apply defense down up to a maximum of 5. If this character has defense up, repeat this attack. And again, Shuri will probably be supplying the defense up. Let's go to Naki's kit. And she is a skill-based character, so that is good. Nakia's controller for the War Dogs, and like her Stone Age counterpart, also possesses high damage and focus. She's elusive, damage, powerhouse, and specializes in ignoring stealth to hunt down the most injured enemy. She also provides ability energy to adjacent War Dog allies and transfers stealth from herself to an injured War Dog ally. So she is going to be skill, like I said, hero, global, skill, controller, Wakandan, War Dog. Let's go down to her passive and then work back up. Passive, Wakandan Spy. On defense up, which is going to be from Shuri, right? Gain stealth up to a maximum of 5. While charged, on any enemy or War Dog ally turn, attack the most injured enemy for 100% piercing, ignoring stealth, then lose 1 charge. So it's kind of like a gambit mechanic, only it's based on her charges. On war offense, attack for 350% piercing instead. Huge. On war offense, on spawn, gain 1 charge and 1 charge per War Dog ally up to a maximum of 5. So she's going to have a lot of charges there. This is definitely a war offense team. When a War Dog ally drops below 50% health, if this character has at least 2 stealth, transfer 1 stealth from this character to the most injured War Dog ally. So there's going to be stealths all over the place based on characters dropping below 50% health. Gain 30% damage, and then on war offense, pass that along to War Dog allies. Gain 50% focus, and then on war offense, pass that along to War Dog allies. Let's go to her ultimate, which does not go off turn 1, but it'll go off later in the battle. Energy cost 3/5. Attack primary target for 300% damage. On war offense, apply ability block for 2 turns. Very nice. To the primary target, this action gains extra focus. Rebound chain to 3 adjacent targets for damage. And if this character has stealth, do this. Rebound chain to 1 adjacent target per stealth on this character. And each attack does piercing instead, and then lose all stealth. And then this attack cannot be counterattacked. So she looks like she's going to be stealth at the beginning of the battle. And then when this goes off, she will not be stealth. Let's go to her special Twin Rings. Energy cost 3/3. Clear all negative effects on self. Attack primary target for damage. Apply disrupted. Gain 2 stealth. So that's where she's going to get stealth. She also gets stealth from defense up to a maximum of 5. This attack cannot be blocked. On war offense, generate 1 ability energy for all adjacent War Dog allies. So team placement's going to matter. Clear taunt and immunity on the primary target before attack. Apply 2 disrupted instead, and this attack gains extra focus. Then we're going to go to her basic attack, Ring Blade Assault. Attack primary targets for damage and clear 2 positive effects. Very nice. Chain 3 adjacent targets. Boy, look at all that chaining. Clear 2 positive effects. Dodge breaks this chain. Boy, look at that. She is going to be chaining with her basic attack and clearing positive effects. Very much like this. Dodge breaks this chain. If any attack crits, gain 1 stealth up to a maximum of 5. So this is going to be a very strong war offense team. Also, it's worth mentioning that they are going to be used inside of the Scourge for the Death Horsemen, along with the other Wakandans and Bionic Avengers. So those are going to be the 2 new characters. Which ones are going to be optimal? We'll have to wait and see. Now, Trick or Treat. This is for the zombie Iron Man event, and we should pay attention to this because this is a little bit different than normal. There's a lot of FOMO written into this, and we're just going to read it together, and then I'll let you come up with your own opinions on it. Satisfy your appetite to recruit Iron Man Zombie on October 27th in the upcoming Trick or Treat event. Along with offers leading up to and during the event, Trick or Treat will be your only opportunity to recruit Iron Man in 2022. After this time, his shards will remain 6 feet under until the next calendar year. So mark your calendars and devour as many shards as you can. Now, I have some additional messages here from Archangel, and he says that this was from the Twitch chat. He posted these messages inside of chat. He and Hela will be strong, so strong, the new dynamic duo. But keep in mind, at this time, Zombie Iron Man will not be in offers after the initial release. And then it says, normally there are offers right after the release. In this case, there will not be very, very different than normal. And then finally he says, okay, so you want to know what is different about this release. We have established that there are offers right after the initial release and with Zombie Iron Man. At the moment, there is no plan for his offers to come around until next year. The other big deal is that he will not be in Basic, Ultimate, Mega, and Premium and available to buy with cores in the store. So he'll be available through his release event and the initial offers. Now, we're going to read the release event, which seems interesting. It's a little different. Seems kind of like a hybrid of other events that we've had in the past. Kind of feels like a event campaign, then followed up by a saga. And it says, here's how anyone commander level 27 can recruit this Undead Avenger and earn other sweet rewards. So we'll see how this goes. Undead Genius Orbs. Start your zombie hunt by earning Undead Genius Orb fragments from the Trick or Treat nodes, and then open Undead Genius Orbs. Orbs contain Iron Man zombie shards, so earn as many possible to level up Iron Man zombie for the zombie party. And so there's going to be zombie party missions, and this kind of sounds like an event campaign character a little bit. Trick or Treat and zombie party missions. Use the special event energy to battle through 5 mission nodes with any 5 characters from your roster in the Trick or Treat event. Along with Undead Genius Orbs, mission rewards, gold and basic orb fragments, earning 3 stars in a mission unlocks auto win. And I wonder if you can just core this, like go crazy and just core this and core this and core this and core this. That would be my guess. We'll have to see how that plays out. Then after you unlock Iron Man Zombie, there's going to be some extra nodes that you can complete. You can sink your teeth into the zombie party missions, which kind of reminds me a little bit of a saga. I'm guessing just from reading this, which require Iron Man Zombie and 4 characters of your choosing to attempt missions. I'll probably take Hela with him, right? Each mission gives 1 set of rewards. You only have to complete each one once, kind of like a saga. 3 of the missions reward the new Fortified Chromium unique gear piece. So this is going to be a new unique gear piece. And for me, what that means is that I want to start saving my orbs, or maybe I already have orbs saved, just because this is going to be a new unique introduced to the game, which we haven't had one since introduced to the game and since the Morgan Le Fay event. There was one introduced then. Fortified Chromium unique gears. Here are the rewards for each mission. Fortified Chromium, Mega Orb Fragments, Training Orb Fragments, Gold Orb Fragments, more Superior Fortified Chromium, 14 fragments, 15, 16s, and 17 fragments. Mission 3, Gold Training Models, T4 Ability Materials, and Gold Promotion Credits. And then Mission 4, Augmented Fortified Chromium, L4 Ions, those are in demand, and Gear Tier 17 Bio Mini Uniques. Okay, so what do you think about this event? 2 months, what they're saying is that he's not going to be available through November and December, which I don't know. It just feels like it's worded weird. But anyways, let's move on and we will get into this interesting event, which has milestones. Terrify, and this is going to be a very interesting event. Terrify the enemies by the name of Scary Good News rewards on the 24th. The Midnight Haunt event, Scarab costumes for Elsa Bloodstone and Carnage, fine. BioGear for Zombie and Future Shock projects with a limited time event. Be sure to visit the website daily for an additional free claim on 5 Morbius shards, 1 training orb, and 1 legacy 3 orb. Midnight Haunt milestone. Now, this is the event that worries me a little bit. This is going to be a mega Kraken event with the milestones. Earn points. How do you earn points? By blitzing or spending power cores to earn progress in this 6-day event. You earn more points by blitzing with Dark Hunter and symbiote characters. No bonuses for gear or stars. Basically, it is just win and blitz with Dark Hunters or symbiotes, 30 points. And then the main way that I believe win and blitz, 60 points. So this is going to be a blitz event with some bonuses for using Dark Hunters and symbiotes. But then catch this. Spend 1 power core, 15 points. Why is that important? Because there's going to be a leaderboard. Check this. Leaderboards. Earn at least 100,000 points to qualify for the leaderboard. Earn T2 level 5 ions, elite 5 through 7 credits, and armory 17 orbs will be rewards to the top 50 spenders of power cores. While the rest of the competitors will get rewards is armory 17 orbs, armory 16 orbs, elite 4 credits, and T2 level 4 ions. This is going to be a mega Kraken event. These are super scarce, which are also going to be one of the main things needed for getting a big boy apocalypse versus a baby apocalypse. And it takes 1.7 something million level 5 islands to go from 4 to 5. And you can see that basically someone that places between 26 and 50 will have enough to upgrade 1 character, where the number 1 person will get 4.3 million. It takes about 1.7 million. So this is going to be, I mean, there's only so much blitzing you can do. This is basically going to be an auction for these super scarce pieces. Doesn't affect me. I'm not going to participate in this, but that is kind of it is what it is. It's just an auction for these L5 ions, which are super scarce. I don't have a single one right now. I think you can only get them from the level currently from the level 3 sagas, and they're not even selling them. They're basically auctioning them off for the very first round. All right, costumes. Not too interested in costumes, but they're going to have Elsa Bloodstone's Monster Hunter and Carnage's Absolute costumes. Something Wicked. This is going to be a Rumble Blitz for Supernatural. We can skip past that. Elite Store, Spider-Man 29 will be swinging to the Elite Store on October 25th. Character availability. This is not really availability. I wish they wouldn't put this here at all. But Spider-Weaver will be going into the 4 orbs, Basic, Ultimus, Mega, and Premium Orb. And then also into the Supply Store. And then Shatterstar will be removed from the Mega Orb. Free Claim Friday. So this is running right now. If you go to the web store, there is a free offer for Spider-Man Noir where you can get 10 of them. And then when you collect him, you get a pop-up for an offer right here for $5 US, which has an orb right here. I'm guessing that is a Spider-Man Noir orb. And then you get some currency for the event and 200 SBCs. Not particularly excited about this. If it was like 4,000 orbs, 4,000 fragments, 2 orbs, I probably would jump on this. But that is in the store right now, the web store right now. Free 10 shards of Spider-Man Noir. All right. Relic Hunt event is coming on the 22nd. The Nowhere Heist event is also coming on the 22nd. We'll have a Green Goblin Blitz. Boy, when are they ever going to have a Blitz that, of a newer character? Man, they just have older characters. And then we will have a Black Bolt Legendary event. And then the Quick Rumble, which we talked about already for Supernatural. And then lastly, everything in this video and everything in this post is subject to change. All right. Let me know what you think in the comment section. And as always, thanks for watching and keep on gaming.